allow me to have a chat. So, I don't know why it does that to me, but so welcome everybody. I've been trying and trying to get to you guys. This is Truthseeker here, and I don't know why I have the worst luck, and it's not fair. And if I keep age limiting my things to 18, I don't think anybody's gonna ever see these. So maybe they will, maybe they won't. I don't know. But I do have an interesting story that I do want to talk to you guys about. I also have, I don't know if anybody has been keeping up to date with, the sleeping father trial case. Um, I was kind of going through that last night, and what I've gotten so far, the girl did kind of make a confession that she had threw something at her father, like clothes and stuff like that. But the father has now gone passed away. Um, there's other kids involved, not with the dad's death, but I don't know if you guys know, and that case is from Michigan, which is not too far away from me. Maybe a couple hours, depending on what parts of Michigan you want to go to, because there's different parts of Michigan, and parts of Michigan is very, very big. I am here with you guys for a short time, but affirmative time, and I want to make sure we go over this. So welcome. When you guys please stop in, please make sure you hit the like button. Show me some love. I am a small channel. I really want to grow big. I do have a few things we got to do before we go into this. I am about to drop. Let me make sure this volume is down here. Gotta do before we go into this. I don't think I have any mods here yet. Nobody's here yet. So I'm just gonna go on when you guys jump in and say, hey, hi, how you doing? If you're new, put where you're watching from. Don't dox yourself, but you can put your state, represent. I mean, your state's huge, so it's not like we're gonna be able to. This channel is a love channel. We do not bully. We do not tolerate any bullying. I do not tolerate any hate crimes. No hating, no bullying, no being disrespectful. Please be kind and courteous to others. Be treated how you'd want to be treated, and be positive and optimistic. Um, we talk about a lot of things here, and it can be very traumatizing if you're not prepared. I usually try to pre-warn you when I'm about to talk about something crazy, serious, whatnot. Um, we do go over DV, SA. We go over true crime in different areas. My area too. A lot of my area, because I'm new to this city, and this city is so big, and there's so much to really explore. So I'm just kind of like learning. So please just remember to be kind, no bullying. Um, if you are a victim of DV, I would love to hear your story. I'm also here to listen. If you have, if you need it, that is my Amazon wish link. I am trying to get a laptop to be able to do StreamYard a lot better. Um, and that way you'll be able to see my setup and how I have it done. Because, on StreamYard you get to do different kinds of layouts. And I just think it would look better when it's done through StreamYards. But StreamYards isn't going to run properly because it needs we need I lost my train of thought. I do need a laptop so I can get better, and so that way, when we go over an article or we go over any like topics or anything that I read, I'll be able to do share screen on StreamYards. On YouTube, I don't think you can do share screen. I'm not sure, but I also let's see here. This is my YouTube page, my YouTube channel. So please welcome. Um, when you come in, just make sure you hit the like button, and if you do like to hit that subscribe button, we are. I love you, Maria. Um, we damn you, girl, you got me off guard. Uh, I want it to be kind of fun because we do dabble in different things, and I also have been dabbling in the pollution, um, true crime against pollution and or against the earth. I mean, our pollution is really really bad right now, um, and the pollen hasn't been nice either lately. So I do want to be able to get a computer. I do have a little bit of money put up for it, not a lot. I checked, and um, I do need to get a laptop. There's a couple of them that I have been looking at. I was thinking about just getting a refurnished one. This is just to get me started and just to be able to at least do, true crime with you guys, go over articles. That way, you guys don't have to listen to me read them. You can read them yourself as I'm reading them. So StreamYards, and I want to kind of do my layout better. I don't know if you guys see anything special. I don't know when it comes to StreamYards. I have trouble with StreamYard so bad, and even YouTube gives me troubles now, with the chat not coming on, and it's just a big pain. But I think if I got a laptop, it would be a lot easier. But I also need to find a laptop that does do Wi-Fi, or a hotspot, things like that. Um, let's see what else. So I do have both Amazon wish list up because only the fact is a lot of YouTuber and creators have had troubles with the Amazon wish list with haters and people coming in there and like deleting stuff and so I have two up. So I'm just trying to save up to get a nice one. Just because I want to be able to come with you guys with more articles, and then I won't have to do this stupid hold this tablet. I'll be able to go off. I'll be able to use the laptop to stream off of. I'm thinking maybe I can stream off my laptop and be able to share articles, and then use like my tablet um, to like read comments maybe. I don't know. I just need to get one. But then I also want to put in here, if you would like to bless me, any of those blessings is going towards my laptop. This is my Cash App. I don't have anything other than Cash App. I'm not sure how to set up a Venmo, and I'm not sure how to set up. Hi, Maria. What happened with the wish list? Nothing. Nothing should have happened. I just have two. I think I've accidentally created two. So there's two of them, I think. Both of them work, I do believe. Or you can keep using the normal one that I have been sending out. But just in case, I added another one. I think I made it shareable. And just in case, because I know you had said that certain creators do get troubles with, people being hateful. And so okay, man, at the last second. No, babes, you good. You scared me. I'm like, wait a minute. No, I just made two just in case. Well, there's the one we've been using, and then the a second one, I kind of added more things to it and just made it more, I did the shareable and the public thing. Just in case. You never know. Just in case I don't check it often, if something's off of the one wish list that's on the other one. kind of like a backup spare. Rose is live. I popped in to say hello. Only Rose said hello. Really? Yeah, nobody's speaking to me either. Um, she said hello to me. Um, she's spoken to me, but she keeps asking me if I'm the good one, if I'm the good one. I was never. I made a bad judgment by sharing something, which I normally would have never done. I normally don't do things like that. I normally think before I do things. And like I said, I was just so angry at the way that I read that, like. So when I'm in her chat room, she keeps saying, "Are you the good one? Are you the good one?" And I'm like, I've never been bad. And then Jeannie came on my community tab and was like, "You're trolling," and I wanted to block you, and Jimmy said not to, and I'm like, for one, I'm not a troll, and two, I've always was a supporter of Jimmy and his soap and being in a turtle community and being in the pond. Like, I don't have a problem with Dolly. It's the people he's around. I don't know. But yeah, she came up with my community tab and was like, I wanted to block you and you're trolling and why do you have an issue with Dolly? And I'm just like, I don't. I have the issue with people being mean to a 60-year-old woman. But then, whatever. If Tina don't care, she doesn't feel like those messages, whatever. That I was angry and I can't believe I've been shunned for something I'm not even done. I know. I should go right. I should tell Jeannie that because it wasn't your fault. It was me. I shouldn't have went over there. And I've told them that. They all know. Jeannie knows. I made an apology video and I told Jeannie and she knows I went over to Queens and she thought I was a big supporter of Queens and I'm not. I just was like I was mad and angry and I was like, but then I busted out Nuck and Futz and Anthony's Bill, and I wanted you to keep those names down in your list because Anthony's Bill and Nuck and Futz have disappeared. They have not been in Queens, they haven't been in Jones's, and they haven't been back to Dolly. So I'm pretty sure those were spam accounts. Because I hadn't seen them back in a minute, and I've been patrolling because those two dudes, two channels or two people were so hypocritical, but they were supporting Queen, but over there supporting Dolly, sending Dolly money. But if we go anywhere else, it's a big, huge problem. So it's like, and I haven't seen them around. I know. No, it is my fault, though. It kind of is my fault. I should have thought about it. But it makes me mad though with those two because Nuck and Futz, I have a screenshot of him like paying like $19.99, and then Anthony's Bill, he's another one. Yep. I know. I'm with you though. I got your back, girl. Don't worry. I got your back. It's just, it's like a whole complicated, and I love Tina. But I don't know. People are so sensitive. Yes, they are. I think we're just getting blanked. Yeah. But I was over at Dolly's and I had said numerous times, okay? Numerous times I had said hello to everybody in Dolly's. And people said, oh, they said hello. No, I went back and looked. I didn't see no hellos back to me, not once. And I didn't see very many hellos in any of his. So nobody said hello. And I was saying hello. I apologize. Nobody watched the space. There's a difference between sensitive and vulnerable as well. Yeah. And I don't think they understand that either. So, totally, I know. It makes me infuriated. Just like this case I'm about to go over. Um, I was searching online last night and I found something. It was on oh no, TPD is investigating a shooting in the Westgate Shopping Center parking lot. Another shooting. Illinois was blocked from Jimmy because I used my son's account. That's horrible. So what if my money had come out? Right, you know? Sorry, let's get on. Yes, 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 let's go. So TPD, I just looked at this. So I guess there was a shooting in the Westgate Shopping Center. Wow. Crews responded to a partially collapsed building in the West Toledo. Holy smoke. There was all kinds of things happening. Okay, but let's go. Let me go to it. Where's my opera? Okay. So, this case is alright, so I'm trying to see if this is going to bring me to what I wanted. Come on. You're almost there. Come on. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Come on. Come on. I know I don't have too much open either. Okay, this isn't it. This isn't the guy I wanted to see. Okay, so this is, we'll just start from here because I can't get that to pop up without it being silly here. Like it doesn't want to. I've had the article saved in my thing here, so that's probably why. Oh, there it goes. Okay, let's see here. All right here. Found her. News 13 hours ago. So this one might actually pull up better. We'll see. I'm going to close that one. Alright, so here it is. Okay, so this is a cold case. It says humans remains found in Nevada in 1978 belonging to Ohio woman. We're going to play this little clip here. This is from Fox 8. Maybe. This is from Carson City, WJW. Humans' remains were found in 1978. Have been identified as a Cleveland native who reportedly dropped out of touch with family that year. Oh, here it goes. Is it going to play?
can't stand that anybody could kill her.
We're gonna go back here. Where'd she go?
She was too good of a person. Everybody loved her. Diane Liggett remembers her Aunt Dolly.
Sorry, let's go back a little bit.
Who disappeared in the 1960s. But God can't stand that anybody could kill her. She was too good of a person. Everybody loved her. Diane Liggett remembers her Aunt Dolly, who disappeared in the 1970s. Several weeks ago, she and her cousin learned that a body found in Nevada back in 1978 turns out to be her aunt, whose actual name is Florence Charleston of Cleveland. All these years went by, we all wondered, you know, where the hell she could have gone, what could have happened to her. And
That's sad.
then I got that phone call from Detective Kester. You know, we did learn that this man
Hold on, y'all, it's buffering.
Had a missing aunt since 1978. So
I'm just gonna wait. It'll do its thing, and we'll be alright.
The Nevada State Police say on October 26th, 1978.
Very berry right now. No water.
Someone discovered human remains in a garment bag with women's clothing inside in a remote area about 13 miles west of Imlay, Nevada. An autopsy revealed the victim was a white female, about 40 years old or older, but a cause of death or identification
Of course, it's going to be unknown, right?
Could not be determined. You have to keep in mind, it's 1979. There's been a lot of advancements. In scientific research. Back in 1980, investigators released a facial reconstruction.
Let's back it up just a tad bit for you guys, since it's buffering so bad.
An autopsy revealed the victim was a white female, about 40 years old or older, but a cause of death or identification could not be determined. You have to keep in mind, it's 1979. Scientific research. Back in 1980, investigators released a facial reconstruction photo without any luck. But in March of 2022, after DNA testing, they reached out to a company called Othram to conduct tests on the remains using genealogy.
Although this seems quite extraordinary, with our technology, it really isn't. It's becoming quite ordinary, which is a great thing for families who are missing loved ones or have been affected by, a violent crime.
As soon as you start talking about DNA, I said, oh my God, you found Aunt Dolly. Diane says her Aunt Dolly moved from Cleveland with a man to Portland, Oregon in the early 1970s. And somehow they ended up in Reno. And that, nobody knows how that happened. Investigators identified Florence Charleston through advanced forensic DNA and the genealogy search from her.
Wow, that's pretty crazy that they were able to get it from that.
Who she is holding in this photo. Every kid should have an aunt like her. Like I said, she played. She was just great. She was great in every way.
That's cute.
In Cleveland, Kevin Freeman, Fox 8.
So she was found in she was probably around 40, they said. Now, they do not know how she died. They don't know, they were just able to bring her, find her family that, she was missing. And we gotta remember, the positive, even though there's not much to her case, there's not, it just says, okay, so I can read the article even though basically what they summed up in here. So her remains were found in a garment
An Army
bag.
private from Stowe has pleaded guilty.
Her okay, so her remains. Now that is so creepy. So she had to have been probably a tiny woman if she's going to be able to fit in a garment bag. A garment bag is like one of those bags that you put your bras in, right? And you throw them in the washer. A garment bag. Like I don't know what back in the day a garment bag would look like back then. If anybody has any idea, let me know. Okay. I feel like my nose ring's coming out. Um, so her remains were found in a garment bag in October 26th of 1978 in a root area 13 miles west of Imlay, Nevada, a small town in the northwest western part of the state. According to new releases, the bag, which included women's clothing and other pieces of evidence, was turned over to the county sheriffs. An investigation didn't turn up any anodyne in it. Let me start over. Identifying information for the woman. The autopsy determines that her remains belonged to a white woman about 40 years old, but due to the remains being heavily decayed, investigators couldn't determine her cause of death, according to the release. The state investigators followed up with numerous tips, submitted dental records for comparisons, and worked with the FBI to examine her clothing. Due to facial reconstruction and seek of DNA profile from the remains, Charleston was entered into the National Missing Unidentified Missing Persons Systems. But no leads were ever established. In March 2022, the state investigators employed Arthram Inc., a Texas-based forensic specialty lab in cold cases, for advanced testing and genealogy search. The technology developed several new investigative leads, and which led to her identification. According to the release, Charleston has two living relatives and two nieces who live in Ohio. Okay, that's pretty cool. I wonder what part of Ohio. They were stunned if it's in Cleveland or um, they were stunned to learn that after more than 4 decades, Aunt Dolly was found. Aww. Revealed, relieved because we finally know something. But God, we can't stand that anybody could kill her. She was too good of a person. Everybody that loved her, said Charleston's niece, Dinah Leggett. They now hope the same technology that identified her can help find out what happened to her. Every kid should have an aunt like her. She played. I'd go spend every week with her. Leggett said she was just great. She was great in every way. The investigation of the Charleston death is ongoing, and anyone with information is asked to call Nevada State Police at 775-684-7456. Um, that's a good story. That's a good case. Hit that like button. Yes. Who just wants peace in this world? You can also share and subscribe. Yes. Yes. The like button is free. It's free 99. Being a homie or a friend is free as well. Hit that bell, get notified when I do go live, or whenever I figure out how to work YouTube and do all that fun stuff. We'll finally um, get the down pack of it. It's just difficult. But yeah, I had to come share you guys with that. I found that the other night and I was like, oh my god, this person's from Ohio, Cleveland. You know, we were just talking about Cleveland not too long ago, and I just figured this would be a great. This thing is good too, but not as good as the other ones. There's coffee. Not sponsored, but would be. Um, it's very expensive at the gas station that I work at. They're like $2.49. That's $1.50 for each square. It's crazy. So I just thought this would be a, like, I wish we could get, who killed her, but, unfortunately, there's still ongoing stuff to it. But I wanted to bring you guys that because I figured that would be, we've never seen, that's from back in 1978. They were able to identify her with the new technology. And that's why I really want to touch base with that, because if there's so much DNA, if DNA can do that, DNA could possibly solve other, murderers, other, and reconstruction photos. That's very, very important. We need more, people that can do artists that can draw and do sketches. I think that is probably really, really needed all over the place. And they even had done that with this lady with Charleston. Um, I will research some in the UK. Okay. I do think you have sent me a couple other cases that we will go through in the UK. Um, but I just thought that was really cool how they used reconstruction to kind of get a picture of her. And also, they did, a bunch of different DNA. And I think we definitely need more people out here in that field doing that more, because I think we would be able to solve a lot more missing kids. I think we'd be able to solve a lot more missing persons in adults, children. I think that would be very, very important. It would be great if you could draw faces. Yeah, that would be. I couldn't. Mm-mm. And I think that should be needed. I think that should be more out here, because we don't have. I don't think. And they were able to they hired on a, they hired them too to do that. So that's pretty cool how, that organization was able, that DNA was able to bring her, at least give her identity back, And like her niece said, she doesn't know why they would want to kill her aunt, but that was back in the day. And if she really did live in Nevada, it probably wasn't a good time back then either. Um, I wish we could find out more of the story. If I find out anything else, I'll let you guys know for sure. I do want to touch base about something else. I don't know if anybody is watching this. I know there's a few creators that are, doing it, but I gotta touch upon it myself. So let me go to. We're gonna go to. Whoops. Not me. Okay, let's go home. So, that girl, goodness sakes. What is Team Rose talking about? Should we stream her?
having leg, see the candles going out. As soon as Carl put out Betty's address, he moved from the house. Really? Oh, really? Fred arrested for manufacturing and selling meth and maintaining a dwelling with narcotics. Oh! So Candace probably had sex with Fred to get meth. And maybe Fred, I don't know if Fred had anything to do with Summer. I think that Candace was selling Summer. It's my belief.
There's too many conspiracies about what happened to that little girl.
What I want based on the evidence
I do have my candle lit for both for Summer and my mom.
Who are trying to act like they didn't okay? I'm not a meth head, sorry. So now I have to be annihilated. Well, the whole fucking street was making meth, and probably I'm surprised the Wells weren't making it if it's that easy. Sassy 7 told the children he saw Summer's dead body. Wait, told the children he saw Summer's dead body and Jody let them search their land the night Summer went missing. Was it to get rid of the evidence of the drug? Oh.
Yeah, she does have a candle.
Really? Who told the children he saw Summer's dead body?
I can't. Summer, I do believe little Summer is no longer with us. I think we're chasing something that we all need to come to reality. That it's gonna be. I want to find that little girl, but I just really think that she's never gonna be found. And I really want hope that she is, but Rose's personalities are what people can't take. Yeah, I like her, but she's just sometimes she kind of gets mean with stuff, and I can't, I do want to show you guys. Oh shit. I found her. So, if it'll play, this is credit to Court TV. But this case is out of Michigan, and it is the case of Sleeping Dad death trial.
The more makeup you put on, the older you look. The coolest thing about the
it's really sad.
Wow, this coverage is absolutely beautiful. It's just full coverage.
I'm probably gonna get struck, but that's okay. That's the detective, or the cop. What happened was, let's see if I can give you guys a quick recap. Let's see.
State your name for the record, please.
Because that's the actual... This is the brother.
I'd say 15, 20, but no further, really. Okay. Did you leave right away? I did leave right away, yes. Actually, as soon as she described it, he looked like he was black and covered in something. I had started throwing out my shoes as I was talking to her on the phone, and then I got in the car and left. Okay. Everyone else came with you? Yes, sir. Great. When you got to the house, what did you see? First pull up. Well, when I first pulled up, I had seen, if I remember correctly, I believe there was an ambulance already. We had gotten there, walked up, and he was like, just all black, like burnt. Okay, so you said he, are you talking with your father now? Is that a yes? Yes. You gotta keep it away something you can. I know it's hard. Was he already outside?
He was on his way getting transport outside of his truck.
Oh.
Okay. But he was, like, he looked black, he looked a bit hurt or whatever.
Sorry, y'all.
Alright, so you can see his injuries?
Yes, sir.
Did you try and
Yes, I believe she has
I did.
passed. She
Actually, I
needs to
tried
be
talking to him
found
and asked
and
him
laid
what
to
happened.
rest. Yes, she
He told me
does.
that he was fine. He doesn't know. And it's able to go in him.
And all the theories and hypothetical shit and what ifs and, you know, the only people that know are gonna be Candace and Dawn, and I don't think they are good parents. That's why they haven't got their kids back yet. I mean, if the cops thought they didn't have nothing to do with it, they would have their kids back. And they don't. But this case is out of Michigan. This is the son testifying against his sister. Now his sister has admitted to have thrown clothes at her father, and she was more worried about her 18th birthday and getting the credit card numbers to work at the hotel. She had sent her friend over to check on her father and to get the credit card numbers, and that's all she cared about. Well, then her friend did call the brother. The brother said call the ambulance.
What did you think when you saw some of these injuries on him?
The nurses thought that, you know, they called the cops
I mean,
and.
to be honest with you, sir, there's not really a good, I guess, not really something I formulated in my head. I was kind of more just shocked, and like, well, like what had happened.
When you were talking to him there and he said he was fine, how did he sound to you?
Let me see if I can find an actual
He sounded
article.
normal, which
So I kind of give you guys a recap.
considering how he had looked. But he sounded normal. He was happy. It was him. I mean, he was normal.
Okay. And they put him in the ambulance, and then they left. Is that right?
Yes, sir. And then we followed that.
Okay. Did you go in the house first?
I had gone in the house real quickly once to go and see, like, maybe if there was something I could see to would have happened or something. But yeah.
Let's see here.
Okay. And when you went to the ambulance or went to the hospital, that was a sense of Genesis. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. How long were you there before you got to talk to your dad? Roughly, if you recall.
Roughly, it wasn't that long. I'd have to say maybe like at most 25-minute wait. I'd gotten in there pretty quick towards being talked to by the nurse.
Okay. When you got there, did you go in first or did somebody else go in first? To see your dad?
No, I believe I was the first one in to see him. Along
with Lucas, you said? Okay. And who is Lucas?
Lucas is an old friend.
Okay. How long have you known Lucas?
No, Lucas since high school.
Okay. Was he over at your house a lot?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm waiting for this
so
to
you went in
load.
with Lucas to talk to your father?
Yes.
When you were in there, what did
I'm
you
waiting
guys
for this
talk
to
about?
load, but there's the trial right now is going on. But
he told me that. I asked him what had happened. I told him, like,
let's see here.
Alright. He told me that he had just set off a bug bomb or something. Lucas and I had both agreed and told him, like, Dad, a bug bomb doesn't do this to you. And that was it, because for the rest he had insisted that that's what it was. He couldn't remember anything else. He had told us that, like, he was fine. He said he just had, like, one drink and went to bed, so that was it. And that was the last thing he remembered.
So he told you you had one drink and gone to bed?
Yes, sir.
Do you recall him saying anything about Megan?
I don't. I know before, if I'm allowed to backtrack.
Well, yeah, answer the question, I guess. Do you recall if he said anything about Megan?
No, not at that time. No.
Okay.
Now she might get off. She might get off due to the fact as I don't know, like I have a funny feeling she might get off because they're trying to say that the dad had kept trying to say that he didn't think it was his daughter. She threw some stuff at him, but he said he did set off a bug bomb. But the bed bombs, that kind of stuff doesn't do those kind of burns. It's not a burn from like a fire burn. It's not a burn. It's a chemical burn that happened from whatever powder she threw at him and water. And then left her dad on a couch, okay? Left her father on the couch. Because he was passed out. He might have had a few drinks. Maybe more than just one. I mean, the kid said the dad's a drinker all the time. Okay? So this is posted at 9:58. This is June 14th. This is the actual, I think, the article. Conrad was 64 years old while napping on the couch at a family Groveland Township home on October 1st of 2021. She was 18 at the time. I'm gonna show you this first.
Megan does not drive, so she needed Conrad to take her to the hair appointments. So she goes to get him. And she finds
If it's gonna play.
what I think you're going to hear is a familiar sight, which is that Conrad, even at 10 o'clock in the morning or so, was drunk. It was supposed to be her birthday party. That's supposed to be a good day. 18th birthday party with your friends. She's
18th birthday party with her friends. But her dad was drunk. So what does she do? She kills him. Pretty much. Pretty much. And it's sad. Sorry, I'm eating that cinnamon thing and... Come on.
She starts throwing things at him. Just everything that's lying around. The product, of course, was lye. Conrad is still passed out. So this stuff is just sitting on him.
Let's roll that back, if we can.
Starts throwing things at him. Just everything that's lying around. The product, of course, was lye. Conrad is still passed out. So this stuff is just sitting on him, eating away at his flesh.
He looked very bad. He looked very out of it.
That's the friend
I
of
didn't know
hers.
what it was at the time, but it was like burns or blood or bruises or something on him. His legs looked very green. I started to panic because I had never seen anyone in a state like that before. All 5 of his fingertips were that red-purple color, and his fingernails had curled up.
Strange case.
Party with your friends. She starts throwing things at him.
Hold on, guys. Sorry, it's buffering, so I'm just going to wind it back so y'all can hear this and trigger warning. Thank you, Maria G.
Eating away at his flesh.
He looked very bad. He looked very out of it. He had, I didn't know what it was at the time, but it was like burns or blood or bruises or something on him. His legs looked very green. I started to panic because I had never seen anyone in a state like that before. All 5 of his fingertips were that red-purple color, and his fingernails had curled up.
Strange case. Bobby
Could you imagine? Could you fucking imagine
apparently passed
seeing
out
that?
drunk. She's angry because he didn't
What
give
a
her a
jerk
ride
she out, but
to
I'm
get her hair
afraid.
done for her big party that night, and apparently doused him with water and lye, and he ends up dying. Well, on the witness stand today, called by the prosecution, was the defendant's brother, who's also the victim's son. Let's take a listen.
Your father drank quite a bit on occasion, correct?
Yeah, everyone drinks, sir.
Okay. He drank more than most, though, right?
No, sir. I will admit this much because I lived
His
there my
son
whole
was
life.
mad.
He drank, yes.
His son was mad.
But on more occasions was there more than others? No, sir. Because at all times, at least especially when I was there, from what I had seen and had always seen, he'd still get up, he was still functional, he still talked, he still called his family, and he still sat there and talked with me in my room. Because him and I hung out a lot, sir.
The medical records indicate that he was severely intoxicated. Would you disagree with it on that day?
No, because I know that's something that the nurses did tell me about, that he had shown up with a pretty high level.
All right, and...
But
Go ahead.
This poor kid.
Your preliminary exam transcript that he was slurring his speech the first time.
I put that in my transcript. Is that what you said? Or
That's what you testified to last time.
I testified to that he drank, yes, sir. Because I'm not going to lie and say that someone doesn't drink alcohol. If that's what you're asking, yes. And last time that's what I testified to is the fact that, yes, he does drink alcohol.
He did slur his speech on that.
He did not slur his speech. No. Not that I know of and not that I remember hearing. And I knew my father pretty damn well.
That kid is so mad.
Tough spot for that young man, right? Sister is on trial, and his dad, their dad, is the victim in all of this. Let's try to uncover some more of the information and testimony from today. Joining us now, Court TV legal correspondent Kelly Craft. She's live in Michigan tonight.
Michigan?
With the latest. Kelly, great.
This is crazy. This is in Michigan, not too far from me. So I'm wondering if I should follow this case because it's so close to me, and I've already watched so much of it.
That was interesting testimony, to say the least. The defendant, Megan's friend, also testified.
Megan's friend testified.
And
Which no
through
one's a
that
friend.
testimony, we learned a little bit about her story, her version of what happened.
Yeah, we certainly did, Vinny. So,
Come on. No. Don't get out of it now.
yeah, we certainly did, Vinny. So this man, his name is Blake Shelton. He refers to himself as a former friend of the brother as well as Megan. And so about a week after the incident, Megan began texting him. And she was saying things like, a lot of friends have defriended me because of what's taking place.
Shit. It's so hard to do this. That's why I should be on. I need to get my laptop.
In regard to the incident with her father, she says
I'm gonna
that...
go back just a tad bit.
About her story, her version of what happened.
Yeah, we certainly did, Vinny. So this man, his name is Blake Shelton. He refers to himself as a former friend of the brother as well as Megan. And so about a week after the incident, Megan began texting him. And she was saying things like, a lot of friends have defriended me because of what's taking place in regard to the incident with her father. She says that these friends are saying that she threw lye on her father and tried to kill him, but that these people were lying and she did not do this. Megan also sent him some video messages, and those video messages really were explaining her side of the story and what she says took place. Let's listen to the video messages.
I wonder if these could be... Do you think you think this could be used in court though? Hers? Let's listen. Oh shit.
Let's try to uncover some more of the information and testimony from today. Joining us now, Court TV legal correspondent Kelly Craft. She's live in Michigan tonight with the latest. Kelly, great to see you. That was interesting testimony, to say the least.
Damn it! I'm fucking shit up right now.
Not at that time. Did you say anything about Megan another time?
Damn it! Fuck. I lost it. Let me see if I can go back. There it goes.
The
Ah!
defendant, Megan's
Not touching
friend,
it no
also
more.
testified. And through that testimony, we learned a little bit about her story, her version of what happened.
Yeah, we certainly did, Vinny. So this man, his name is Blake Shelton. He
Okay, we're just gonna
refers
go
to
from the
himself
beginning.
as a former
I got a few more
friend
minutes of this.
of
Oh
the
my god.
brother as well as Megan. And so about a week after the incident, Megan began texting him. And she was saying things like, a lot of friends have defriended me because of what's taking place in regard to the incident with her father. She says that these friends are saying that she threw lye on her father and tried to kill him, but that these people were lying and she did not do this. Megan also sent him some video messages, and those video messages really were explaining her side of the story and what she says took place. Let's listen to those video messages.
So here we go.
Saturday morning I woke up and I went to go see my dad because I had hair appointment so I needed a technique. And he was drunk and I was like upset because he's like an alcoholic and wanted to stop and everything. So I threw a bag of bread at him because I was like, I'm not gonna throw something that's gonna hurt him. And then I threw a few other things, but I threw it like at the end of the couch so like the boys were near him. And I left. And when I left, I said goodbye to him. He said goodbye.
Liar.
And Megan said that after that, she told her friend Kayla to go to the house to get her credit card, to get her dad's credit card information. And then Kayla told her that her dad was not okay. And she said she was like, what do you mean? She thought then that maybe her father had fell. She said he was drunk. She said she's always the one who has to help get him off the floor to make sure that he's okay. So that's her story. She says when she left the house, he was perfectly fine, and she said that her dad was her best friend and she would never do anything to hurt him, Vinny.
So the injury, he doesn't die immediately, but he's obviously suffering from these injuries, and there was another potential cause that came up in court today, some sort of a flea bomb. What was that all about?
Here we go.
Yeah,
this
Vinny,
is where
was
it's going to
really
get
interesting to hear
tricky,
about
and
this
her
flea
defense
bomb.
team is going to
And
jump
so
on this.
what happened here is the nurse testified about this as well as Megan's brother, and they said that this flea bomb, the father, Conrad, he set off a flea bomb because there were fleas in the house, and he never left the house when he set off this flea bomb. And so even though there were dangerous chemicals being emitted into the air, he never left. And so when people came to tend to him, for instance, the nurse, one of the causes that he said, well, I set off this flea bomb. So there was a lot of testimony about this from the brother and the nurse. Let's listen to that.
Dried him off, got him back into the truck.
So, I know one of the doctors said that he,
Trauma room.
if that was the case, his lungs would be burned
back onto
too.
the
If
monitor.
I've had
I
a flea
started
bomb
asking
aloft,
him
yeah.
what was going on,
But they said that,
what
that
happened.
he would have breathed that in though, and his lungs would have been burnt as well, or something along that. So they don't.
happened.
I don't believe.
And he originally stated that he's like, oh, I did bomb my house, used like an insecticide bomb a couple days ago. He's like,
A bomb doesn't do that though. Not that kind of a
he's like,
bomb.
maybe that's
Yeah, that would be in his
what
lungs.
caused
Correct.
this.
Yep.
At the hospital, my dad mentioned to me how stuff was thrown at him like clothes, cans, hairs.
We'll see. It's buffering.
Hairspray, and he said he believes it was cleaning supplies. He had trouble remembering. He also mentioned he bombed the house.
Bug bombed the house. But then again, if he didn't leave, he braved that in,
And one
it
of the
would
other
be in
pieces
his
of
lungs.
information that the defense really picked up on was this nurse's report. In the nurse's report,
Oh, come on. I have to go soon.
it never mentions white powder. And
Closing
so the
arguments
prosecution
are going on
is saying
right
that
now
she
through
threw
court
this lie, this
TV
drain cleaner
because
on her father, but the nurse's report does not specifically.
the Michigan versus the Megan, they have rested. The attorneys have rested their case, and I do believe it's going into closing arguments.
And the defense attorney really picked up on that part of the testimony, Vinny.
Okay, so where are we? What's next here?
Come on.
Well, what's next? We're going to have two more witnesses tomorrow from the state. We're expecting the lead investigator in this case, as well as the emergency room doctor who tended to Conrad on that.
Watch News Nation's 30 Minutes of Summers. You guys, right now,
On that night when he did arrive at the
there's a couple
hospital, we're
things
going to hear
going
from
on.
them. And then the state is expected to rest tomorrow. You're taking a look at a picture of Conrad Amiris right now. He's 64 years old, and as you've mentioned, he was in the hospital for about 5 months. He came home after that and died a
3
few
days
days later. So we are hearing that the defense.
3 days later, he died after he came home. He wanted to get off life support,
Defense
and
is going to be putting on a case. The big question, Vinny, is going to be whether Megan herself ends up taking the stand. Vinny?
I want to know if Megan takes the stand. I mean, her attorneys are saying that it's the bed bunk stuff that did that,
Live
but
tonight out in Michigan. Thank you so much.
it's
Let's
not.
bring back in our think tank. Ann Bremner, Rick King,
Okay,
Michael
so
Sterling. All right, Rick.
let's
I'm
go
having a hard
check
time
out
getting
this. Where'd it go? Really quick before we have to go, there's an ad. News Nation is doing a 30-minute summer ritual, I do believe. So if anybody wants to go over there and check that out, that is going on right now. When I get ready to end this, if you guys want to go over there and check it out. Which reminds me, I gotta blow my candles out before I leave. So let's see here. Come on. Freaking ad.
Exclusively disprove any alternative theory because that would be impossible. It's always possible you can have
Reasonable doubt.
99.999% of a picture set, that there's always, that little tiny 0.0001% chance that could come and screw it up. But that's not a reasonable doubt, right? It makes me think sometimes of when we put in DNA evidence. The lab techs always say it's something like a 1 in 100 million chance the DNA on the murder weapon comes from someone other than the defendant, right? They don't say, yeah, it's the defendant's blood. They just say it's almost impossible for it not to be. Okay?
This is his closing arguments
possible, but
for the state.
In a case like this, I think the greatest assault you can make on the case we put on in the reasonable doubt here is distraction. It's one that would get everyone on the jury, all of you, to miss the forest for a single tree. The pine forest is still a pine forest, even if there's another tree. I want to talk a little bit about the inferences. They are not only allowed, they are required. This is something that we do every day, and it's something that jurors have to do as well, because very, very rarely does a defendant stand in front of people and tell them exactly why they committed the crime and what their intent was when they did it. And if they do those cases, even more rarely go to trial. An example I like to give is if you come downstairs in the middle of the night and you see your kid with his hand in the cookie jar. You know exactly what he's doing, right? He's getting a cookie. It's possible he could be doing something else with it, but it's not a reason. He put his hand in the cookie jar because he's getting a cookie. There's no other rationale for it.
Yep, exactly.
Now, before we really dive into everything and I go over some of the evidence again with you, I want to remind you that two of the elements I do have to prove are the date and the venue. So the date in this case, of course, on or about October 1st, 2021, and the venue is Oakland County. I don't really think that's been disputed in this case, but I need to say it anyway. When they started, the trial court was to determine what happened and if what happened broke the law, and it's your decision on those two things. That's your job. Everything else is for somebody else. So let's go over that now. Apply the facts to the elements.
She's guilty. She's guilty of it.
Here's the basics, I think.
She said she threw stuff at her father and then left. And then didn't call to check on him. She sent her friend over. Her friend panicked, didn't know what to do as a young girl would do. Panic. She even went outside to call her mom. In the meantime, when the friend called back, Megan had called and said call Austin. So Austin is the brother. He said he hasn't spoken to any of his family in 4 years. none of his brothers and sisters. She's guilty. She is full-blown guilty.
What I think the evidence shows.
This is what happened.
Birthday party. Life has not been easy necessarily at the Amirowitz household, and today is going to be a good day because it's her birthday party. So she gets up, she goes to get her dad to drive her to her hair appointment, and Dad, Conrad, is drunk. Probably again, right? This is not going to be the first time. And that's really not okay. Not today, not on this day, and she loses control. She starts throwing things at him. It's not helping her feel better. She's furious, out of control, and she goes way, way too far. And that's something that can happen to all of us. When we lose our temper, we can go too far.
Yep, we can.
So she
I get it.
The lie, pours it on him, and pours water on him.
Now the water thing, a lie.
Later, Kayla finds him burned when Megan sends her over there to get a credit card number. She calls 911. Conrad's
Look at her.
Hospital, and after months of
Just fryer.
And the complications thereof.
Fryer.
That's the basics.
Burn her. Burn her like she burned her father, and her father still didn't believe that she did it. He made.
These are
I
the
mean,
elements of the
the
offense.
cop body cam.
Unlawful possession or use of
Maybe
chemical
later
agents
on
causing
tonight
death.
we can.
The
I
defendant
can
placed,
come and
used, or
maybe
released a substance.
if I can play around with
The
the
substance that
short.
the
Maybe
defendant
I can
possessed,
add.
placed, used,
I
or
don't know.
released
Maybe I can
was a
figure
chemical
out
irritant, which is a solid
later on.
or a
Maybe we can
gas
do
that through its
a
chemical
video
properties, chemical or physical properties, alone or in combination
because
with one or more other substances.
she. There's a body cam footage of the cop. It was either the cop or the detective talking to Conrad, saying, and he was kind of saying, like fighting the son on it. No, it wasn't her, and like the dad was kind of making excuses for his daughter.
Can be used to produce an irritant effect in humans, animals, or plants. The defendant possessed, placed, used, or released the chemical irritant to frighten, terrorize, intimidate, threaten, harass, injure, assault, batter, or kill Conrad Amirowitz. And that the possession, placement, use, or release of the chemical irritant resulted in the death of Conrad Amirowitz. Let's take them each in turn. Facts and inferences applied element 1. Place, use, or release of substance. Yeah, this case
This is
actually
sad.
differs from some homicides where we actually do have some statements from the victim. In his opening, Mr. Miller said that in this trial you would not find any exhibit testimony, or even in, I think he said like the 20,000 some pages of medical records, you would not find a single instance of Conrad's that Megan put chemicals on. That found out to be not true very quickly.
Number 1, what's the location of the emergency? This is Oakland County with a transfer at 16 Huntington Creek. Okay, thank you. Hi, caller, what's going on out there?
Uh-oh.
Hi, my name's David. I'm a nurse at Ascension Genesis in Grand Lake, Michigan. Calling to report a possible assault on my patient.
Okay.
My patient name is Conrad, K-O-N-R-A-D. Last is I-M-I-R-O-W-I-C-Z. He's a 64-year-old male patient with a date of birth of August 11th, 1957. Arrived via EMS with multiple mechanical burns across his body. When he first arrived, he said that he thought maybe this was from a bug spray. Upon further investigation, the gentleman stated that his daughter had thrown some substance on him, possibly causing these burns.
Okay.
So, David Bagwas' 911 call tells us what Conrad was saying. And then, at Genesis Ascension, the first hospital he was in. Remember, he was in the room when he was talking to Lucas and to Austin. Alright? Now, Lucas and Austin certainly know Conrad, and they have a ton of reasons to feel emotional about him and protect him. But David doesn't, right? He's just a professional.
Yeah.
Quite a professional, actually. I mean, I was actually quite surprised with the level and depth of his experience.
That doctor did the right thing. The right
He
thing.
has no stake in this game.
Number 1, what's the location of the emergency?
And because he's a professional, he also recorded this in his notes, in the medical records. These were on Exhibit 14. It just so happens to match again what Lucas and Austin were saying, and what Lucas told you, and what Austin recorded in his written statement.
What we could do later is, guys, what I can do is,
That's what I like to call independent third-party verification.
what I'll do later is, I will watch the rest of this,
Before,
and then I will come on later tonight, or I will do like a little short. I'll create a short. We'll do a quick recap for you guys, or you guys can continue watching this on yourself, and then you guys can come back to me and bring me some information. I do have to go to my recovery appointment. It is 12:41, and I have to pee like a mother trucker. I'm hoping when I get there I can still pee.
The substance the defendant used, possessed, placed, or released.
My point of this is I hope with what the, dad said to the, helps get her, because she then later said that she didn't do that. But deep down we know she did. I think she did. I just hope that she doesn't walk. And they nail her, because I don't think they show any pictures.
We know lie did this to him. This was not a bug bomb. Even if you don't believe me, let's set aside
count one, or element one. Even if you don't believe Megan did this, or that she knew that it would do this, or the intent she had when it did this, it was the lie that did this to her.
Yep.
And is lye chemical irritants? I don't really think we need to move past the bottom, right? Exhibit 9. Skull and crossbones on the front, big red label, causes severe burns. You can read more instructions. Precautions. Wear protective gloves, clothing, and eye and face protection. Do not get in eyes, on skin, or on clothing.
Damn, why do they sell it?
Danger. Causes severe burns and serious eye damage. It talks about do not mix with hot water. It talks about if you do on your skin, wash immediately with cold water. This is chemical irritant, no question. And it's only made worse when it's mixed with other things like water. And I would say that even in this case, calling it an irritant, given what we saw happen to Conrad, is something of an understatement in the legal phrasing. But it is certainly an irritant. Fact favorite supply element 3. We're going to go through most of the video that I showed you in smaller sections and smaller portions to keep it easier to track. And then we're going to, apply
This is the closing
something
argument. So this is them refreshing the jury's memory.
So this section is minutes 2 minutes 45 seconds to 3 minutes.
This is really important. Shit. Sorry. Damn it. Okay. So this is when they're going to question her at the hotel that she had gotten. So this is the cop rolling up if he ever gets to it. Apparently they have technology difficulties.
Run this. That's fine.
Shit. Come on.
So this is very, very early on in the process.
Oh, look at her.
So this is very, very early on in the process, right? And the first thing she goes to right away is, all I threw at him was a bag of bread. They hadn't even asked her, what she did, really. They hadn't told her, did you throw anything on him? They hadn't suggested a single thing to her. They had just asked her, tell us what happened. She goes right to, I was throwing things at him. And she goes right to, minimizing her culpability.
These are her words. She admitted to the cops I was throwing things at him. But the dad still saying it's the bed bug.
So she's talking about Kayla now, and how Kayla came over and did this and called it. Now, remember what Kayla testified to, though?
Yep.
Kayla testified that when she called Megan and told her that he was burned, she kind of just scoffed and hung up the phone. And then she called Austin, and Austin told her to call 911.
Mm-hmm.
So what she told the police here is already a lie.
Yep.
Right. Kayla has absolutely no reason to lie about this. Let's not forget that Kayla was one of Megan's friends. She was going to the party that night. She's the person she trusted to go back and get the credit card information to pay for the hotel room. Kayla didn't take the stand and lie. One of them did. One of them lied to people, right? It wasn't Kayla on the stand. It was Megan to the police. She's trying to make herself look better here. And that was, by the way,
Look
3
at this
minutes, 30
bitch.
seconds to 3
Oh
minutes
my
52.
god.
We're going to move on to 3 minutes 54 seconds to 4 minutes 25 seconds.
She's acting. Acting. She's a very good actor, guys.
So she's already saying I never intentionally would hurt him, right? We already admitted throwing things, but now it's I wouldn't intentionally hurt him. She's already protecting herself. She's already making an excuse. And I want you to remember that part where she says, there's lots of stuff over there. There could be lots of stuff over there. That's going to come back later.
She needs mental help for her anger and just, if you could kill your father, so brutal. That's torture. Especially then to go get the water.
There's no cleaning products for me to grab. That would be crazy. Why would there be cleaning products there? There's only ever food. That was 6 minutes 13 seconds to 6 minutes 23 seconds. So about 2 minutes later, she's already losing the thread.
I don't want to show too much and then get really banned, so.
7 minutes 13 seconds to 7 minutes 20 seconds. We're now at the point where, okay, it could be possible I threw something besides the thread. It could be possible there was other stuff there.
This bitch is fucked up. But water.
Bread, nothing but bread, too. Could be other stuff, could be possible. Now it's liquids. And by the way, she was specific. It was a bottle.
A bottle.
Right. It wasn't, yeah, I don't remember what kind of liquid it was or what it was in. It was a bottle.
But was it more though?
She knows. And that was 7 minutes 38 seconds to 8 minutes 11 seconds.
So they're showing all the evidence because this is his closing statement. State against her. I hope she takes the stand. I really, really, really hope she takes the stand. But okay, guys, it is 12:49. If you guys want to go over to Court TV, they are doing this right now. Court TV has it. They're going. This is the final statements. This is for the jury. This is closing arguments. So I have you guys go over there, check that out, and I will come back and check it out too. Maybe we could do something later with a recap of it. And then I did want to also tell you guys really quick before I head out, we also have, let's see, we got this guy at 110, is Dolly Vision. Oh God, News Nation is doing hers at 1 o'clock. So News Nation is doing the Missing Summer Wells. I would highly recommend going to check that out, guys. I'm going to try to tune into this one. I'm staying away from the other. No. But News Nation has this going on. Notification is on. Notify me. And this is it. There's 50 waiting. And this is going to start in 9 minutes and 11 seconds. I do have to head out. I do got to go to my doctor's appointment. I'll be back with you guys. I promise.
Like, I'm getting a clear.
I cannot believe that girl. I just, you know, like, how could you kill your father like that? And not even care, you know? So, okay, guys, so that's what's going on for today. Truthseeker will get back to you guys. I will either try to come with a recap. I will try to tune in and watch that as well. Much love. Thank you all. Please like, subscribe, share me out, become a friend, become a homie. We do a lot of stuff over here. So we keep it busy. And I try to do morning range because I'm up. I'll try to get you guys a short. I've already posted a few inspiring quotes for the day. I hope you guys enjoyed them. Like, share, subscribe, become a friend, get me up to 1,000. Help me get me monetized and show me some love. Cash App is in there. Thank you, Maria G, for being here as of always. I love you, girl, and peace out. Well.